Hey, what's up, fight fans? Dr. Jared Vazquez, your favorite ringside physician, coming at you for the second time in this week. I wish it could be on a more positive note, guys. Once again, the boxing community has received the grim news that another young fighter passes away from injuries incurred during the fight. The injury, of course, that we're talking about is subdural hematoma. This past week, I already made a video explaining Maxim Dadashev's subdural hematoma and subsequent death. Of course, you can check that out in my channel. The link is going to be in the description of the video. But in this case is Hugo Santillan, a super lightweight fighter from Argentina that was fighting in Argentina with Uruguayan fighter Eduardo Abreu. He absorbed tremendous amount of punishment, just like Maxim Dadashev did as well. In this case, we see something really interesting. And I want to make a side note first. Anybody can make a video about a subdural hematoma, about these lesions. Anybody can pull up to date in Google and just paste some images. But I'm bringing real world experience to this theme, to this situation. You know, I was there as a ringside physician. I've been a ringside physician in over 1,500 fights in the Midwest and here in Florida. And I was there when Daniel Twitch Franco had his subdural hematoma, and I was able to recognize early signs of the subdural hematoma, stabilize Daniel Franco right there in the ring along with the EMS staff, and ship him away to the hospital in Sioux City to get him patched up. And through a hard battle with the subdural hematoma with multiple surgeries, Daniel Franco to this day is very normal human being. He has a normal life, and he's able to have a life after boxing. I really want to drill my experience in and compare it to Hugo Santillan's experience, because we can observe some things that are very important in this fight and that could have definitely been handled in a better way. Of course, this was in Argentina and South America, so the regulations of the fights are a bit different. I'm not saying they're bad, but they're a bit different, and we can see it in the video that we're gonna pull up. So this Daniel Franco, I'm very proud of being part of that staff. Of course, shout out to the Iowa State Athletic Commission, the Commissioner Joe Walsh. Very thorough team, a very complete team. There was 2 physicians on site. Of course, I was there helping as well. I was the main ringside physician for the fight, and we were able to do this. So if we can confer this experience that I had in the Dan Franco fight, we're gonna definitely see less and less of these injuries. Of course, please share this. It is very important, very paramount that we share this video and get this information out there so people can recognize the signs and symptoms of acute subdural hematoma, rather than just kind of name out the symptoms, the signs, just paste a couple images. This is real world experience, and we're gonna see that right now. So let's go back to 2017, Dan Franco. There's a special moment that I captured on video when Dan Franco is complaining about a headache. He was pointing to his temples. We were seeing it right here on the video. And that was one of the things that allowed me to just lay him down, stabilize him, and do what was necessary. Now, let's talk about Hugo Santillan. Hugo Santillan, let's just pull up the video. I'm gonna say in frame, guys. Bear with me. So right here, we're seeing that Hugo his head is in the chest of his trainer. He's almost like his trainer is propping him up. So he's already wobbled. He's lost already his balance, his full balance. Of course, he's probably complaining of a headache, just like Dan Franco did. We can see it right there. When the decision is announced, you can even see the fighter, his opponent, was really worried, taking a look at what was happening over there to his opponent. They shared this experience of being on armed combat. And of course, you worry about your opponent. You want to win, but you want him to be okay and all right. But here, this is the important part, guys, and we're going to compare it to how we handled Dan Franco's situation and how it should be handled. Of course, look at this. This is horrendous. They're simply waving, air on him. They put an oxygen mask. They put what looks like a tape band or an elastic band around oxygen mask, and they're losing crucial time, right? He went after this. He was transported to the hospital, but every minute, this young man, Hugo Santillan was right there on the floor with that oxygen mask. Pressure is building up in the brain as that hematoma increases in size. So you're feeling almost like a like a water balloon inside his head. The pressure is impinging in very important areas of the brain, and just we're losing time. We're losing time, and we're losing gray matter and brain. Okay, this was horrendous. Hugo passed away. May he rest in peace. My condolences to his family. What should have happened? Okay, we're just basic trauma and life support. What should have happened the moment that the ringside physician saw this wobbliness, just like I recognized Dan Franco's instability, they should have brought in the EMS,